What's going on, Virgo? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your reading for the month of February 2020. Brand new month, second month of the year 2020. Brand new year, brand new decade. We're about to be tapping into your energy, seeing what messages the cards are conveying. We're going to start off with your present energy first, like always. This is also your main storyline. After that, we're hopping into your futuristic energy on the left side, talking about your supporting details also. And in the end, we're wrapping it up with a fairy card. You guys have the King of Winter. All right, Virgo, I do want to say excuse the glare that's on the camera. It looks like my lens just got cracked out of nowhere, so hopefully that should be fixed pretty soon. But right now, the picture is going to be a little bit off. All right, it is a general reading and it may not resonate with everybody that watches the video, but if it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel as usual. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign on one of the previous readings that I did for Virgo, all right? If you guys are not following me on IG yet, you should follow me at chrisanthony14lbs, chrisanthony14pounds. And if you're looking for a personal reading, you can book those with me. All the information will be in the details or description of the video, all right? Let's do this, Virgo. Crowning your reading, we do have the Strength card clarified with the Three of Pentacles. So I do feel like in the month of February, you guys could definitely be taking a very strong stance or a very powerful placement when it comes down to what you're doing for work or what you are doing for your career. This could also be my entrepreneurs with the Three of Pentacles. What type of business are you trying to create for yourself? What type of craft are you wanting to display to the world? The Strength card does speak about you guys taking some leaps in the month of February. You could definitely be facing some fears, some doubts when it comes down to what it is that you feel you want to present to the world or how you want to display your gifts, your talents, your abilities, how you want to give back what you feel inspired to do. This could be very inspirational times for you with this Strength card. Some of you guys could be taming some of the fears and doubts and limiting beliefs that hold you back, that keep you from being courageous, that keep you from facing, the music at the end of the day. Three of Pentacles is also talking about a collaboration. Some of you guys could be connecting, collaborating with other people in the month of February, and you're looking for ways to stand out among the bunch. Some of you guys could also be separating yourself from the pack in a certain way, right? You're finding this new level of consciousness is what I feel, and wanting to kind of display this newfound consciousness and awareness. This is what I usually feel for people who start to see how the collective operates, how mass thinking and group thinking operates, how we are all connected to this unconscious collective where everybody almost thinks the same way because we're subconsciously programmed to think that way. We also carry the subconscious collective experiences throughout history within our subconscious mind. But once you recognize that subconscious stream of information or programming and recognize it consciously, then a lot of times you can stand out from that way of thinking. You can be your own individual. You can be somebody that is a leader among the pack instead of a follower of the subconscious programming. So Virgo, you guys are definitely, I feel like, stepping out and stepping up, kind of taking your place among the collective in the month of February, wanting to showcase your talents, your abilities, your leadership skills. You could definitely be heavily focused in February on doing this. But it is going to be some action that you're going to have to take where I feel like you're definitely facing some of the fears and doubts that hold you or keep you from being this person that you're supposed to be. All right, right below that, we do have the Queen of Cups energy with the Eight of Swords. So Queen of Cups energy could definitely be the energy you're taking going, maybe when it comes down to something emotionally, to an emotional connection, or just how you're feeling emotionally. This is somebody who is very much in tune with their emotions. You guys could definitely be feeling on a great level in the month of February, or in your feelings with the Queen of Cups. She is somebody who definitely honors her emotions, who doesn't um, put her emotions on the back burner like the Queen of Swords would. She's somebody that is emotionally, attached instead of being detached from her emotions. So you could definitely be feeling very intuitive, very emotional, very creative, and spiritual in the month of February. Now, the Eight of Swords is here, and this is maybe speaking about some of the ways that you have constricted yourself when it comes down to your emotions, some of the ways that you feel stuck when it comes down to you feeling and being emotional. These could be some emotional patterns that you're dealing with. You're starting to recognize maybe the way that you feel emotionally, or the negative emotions that you feel, and how you can escape those, or maybe process those emotions in a healthier way with the Eight of Swords. You're looking for a way to transcend certain emotions that you feel, because I feel a lot of Virgos do feel on a very deep level. Some of you guys could definitely be very empathic or sensitive to other people's emotions and your own. So with the Eight of Swords, I feel like you guys are definitely looking for ways to like I said, transcend certain negative emotions, or limiting emotions that once again keep you from rising up and showing your true authenticity, or being in a place of power, or being in a place where you're displaying your skills, your abilities to the world. So this is some inner work that's taking place for you other Virgos. This is definitely some inner work that could be taking place when it comes down to your emotional connections with other people, or your romantic relationships. You could be doing a review of those connections that you have with other people in the past, and looking for ways to maybe change up the way that you're emotionally connecting in the future. All right. Over here, we do have the Five of Wands clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. Five of Wands energy could be speaking about some conflict that is happening, or some competition. Seven of Pentacles energy, yeah, this could have been something that's been going on for a while. Maybe you guys could be feeling some inner conflict or inner turmoil, um, and trying to definitely move past this inner conflict that's happening. A lot of times when I see this Five of Wands card, I see it as um, a lot of different. I don't want to say voices, but I mean, a lot of different opinions that you have about certain situations or aspects of yourself that are wanting to speak at the same time, right? Like your emotions wanting to pull you this way, your thoughts wanting to pull you that way, your spiritual self wanting to pull you in this direction, your intuition wanting to pull you in this direction. So this could be a lot of your mechanisms that we all have, right? Internally wanting to speak at the same time, and maybe not being totally in alignment with each other with the Five of Wands, which could be creating some type of internal conflict. For some of you other guys, this is happening externally to you, where you have people in conflict with you, or in competition with you. And this is something that you definitely want to move past with the Seven of Pentacles. This is something that maybe you've been waiting to transcend or move beyond. And so there is some patience that could be needed for this, or you're definitely pushing to find the solutions, just like with this energy right here, looking for solutions to kind of evolve past certain emotional limitations, evolve past certain limiting beliefs that is creating some type of conflict in your world or your life. Below that, we do have the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Cups. So some of you guys could be very protective of your energy, in a defensive place, possibly when it comes down to other people, socializing, gatherings, networks. Three of Cups is the socializing card, right? Where people kind of rub shoulders, get to know each other, speak about themselves, get to know the other person. But some of you guys could be closed off to socializing in the month of February. Now, this could be because you're doing a lot of internal work. It could be because you're very focused on what you're trying to build for yourself. You're really into self-development in the moment. So when it comes down to socializing or gathering or partying or being out and about, being out in the open, you guys could be kind of straying away from that type of energy with the Four of Pentacles. This also represents somebody that's holding on to something. So some of you Virgos could be possibly holding on to a third-party situation where you're not the only person within a certain connection. You could be somebody that is dealing with or trying to make a decision between two people, or this could be you having to deal with somebody who has you in a third party situation, and maybe not wanting to let go of that in a certain sense. So that's possible in the month of February. This could be some of the things that are creating conflict for you, or emotional disturbances, possibly, when it comes down to some type of romantic connection here. All right. Now over here we do have the Seven of Wands energy clarified with the Ten of Pentacles. So this is somebody that is fighting for their own abundance, fighting for financial security, fighting for material wealth with the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like a lot of Virgos are definitely trying to rise up in the ranks. You're trying to definitely bring in and attract more finances. You're trying to definitely promote yourself or gain a promotion, kind of moving into a newer tax bracket is what I feel here. So you guys are definitely putting in the work to gain more coins with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands could also represent the people that are in conflict with you or competing with you to get to this abundance before you do. This also could represent you kind of being on the defense when it comes down to distractions that are coming in to distract you from the Ten of Pentacles energy, from this financial freedom, financial security, this independence, this self-reliance, this blueprint that you have for your life to be abundant, this lifestyle that you want. So you could definitely be on guard. And this is what I'm feeling with this Four of Pentacles energy too. Kind of being on guard and really watching your actions, watching the environments that you find yourself in, watching the people that you connect with. Because you're definitely focused, Virgo, on growing, on bringing some things into fruition, on manifestations that you have begun maybe a long time ago, right? And so with this Seven of Pentacles, once again, you're waiting on some of these manifestations to come into your world, right? But also there could be, certain things that are here trying to distract you from your blessings, from your manifestations, from these major things that you're trying to attract. So the Seven of Pentacles here could be speaking about your perseverance through the distractions, through the conflicts, through the competitiveness, everything that is kind of being thrown to you. You're still grounded with the Seven of Pentacles energy. You're still waiting on your seeds to grow, for some things to come into your world despite petty conflicts from the external world. All right, so in February, you could definitely start to see some growth with this Ten of Pentacles card. You could definitely be seeing some things coming to fruition. And it's because of your work that you're putting in and you being able to maintain your focus, your stability, your groundedness, even within, a turmoil or tumultuous time. All right, let's go into your futuristic energy and see what's going on. We do have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords is here, and the Six of Wands is here. So you guys have two aces in your futuristic energy. Ace of Wands energy is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So you are making a major push in the month of February to start something new, to go into a new cycle is what I feel, Virgo. You guys are also being pulled and called into this new cycle because the Wheel of Fortune has everything to do with your destiny, what you are fated to do in the world. Um, but you are definitely matching this call from the universe with your own energy, with your own determination, perseverance, inspiring yourself to move into this place that you know you belong, into this place that you feel you're called to be. That's part of your purpose, that's part of your mission for being here on earth. So I'm loving this energy right here. It's a very powerful energy that you guys are showing up with in February. It's kind of like you're kicking these doors open. You're making opportunities for yourself. You're not um, sitting around anymore and waiting for these opportunities to come into your world. I feel like you're making things happen. You're pushing. Yeah, pushing some doors, busting some doors open. And these are doors that are supposed to be yours anyway. But I feel like you're definitely demanding something out of life, demanding something from the universe, demanding something from God at the end of the day. And it is happening for you, Virgo. Below here, we do have the Five of Cups clarified by the Two of Pentacles energy here. Five of Cups could be something from the past, something that you still have your mind on. This could be some disappointments from the past or things that didn't work out like you planned, things that you were invested in emotionally that did pay a toll on you when they fell apart. And so some people are definitely reminiscing about certain things that hurt them in the past. But the Two of Pentacles is speaking of you maybe going back and forth between the past and the future. This is somebody that is kind of like trying to make a decision whether they may want to deal with someone from the past after something happened, to make things fall apart, or if they just want to move on into the future. Some of you guys that I said were dealing with this kind of Three of Cups energy, you could be trying to make a decision between two different people, um, and knowing that if you leave the person that you're kind of with already or that you have been with in the past, um, there has to be kind of like a new beginning to deal with somebody in the future. Yeah, so somebody is kind of like going back and forth between um, the history that they have with someone in the past and then thinking about the new start they could have with somebody in the future and trying to see which one will be better. Yeah, so there's kind of like a back and forth energy with this Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Five of Cups energy is a lot like the Eight of Cups energy. It's very hard to get over some of the things in the past for a lot of people. That's just the way that we're built as humans. A lot of experiences, they get programmed into our subconscious mind, right? Through our body, through us experiencing them, they become very, very real even after the experience passes. So some of you guys are dealing with that dynamic. If you're dealing with somebody from the past and thinking about moving on to somebody else, you still feel the pull from the person from the past. And so this is creating kind of like a push and pull dynamic. But yeah, this Virgo that I'm speaking of, you kind of have like two people on your plate. And one you feel like you can have a new beginning with, but the older one is really, you're still feeling a pull and a connection and a soul tie to this other one. So that's interesting, Virgo. Under that, we do have the Eight of Swords energy clarified with the page. I mean, not the page, but the Ace of Wands. So once again, the Ace of Wands is here, and it's clarifying the Ace of Swords. Two aces. Brand new beginnings are definitely here for you in February. You're definitely taking on a new approach to something with the Ace of Swords. You're seeing things a lot differently. There is going to be a lot of clarity that comes in for you in the month of February. That's kind of enlightening you or bringing your attention to something that maybe you were not seeing before. This will be something that's very logical, that really is touching your rational mind, I feel. But it's also bringing life or consciousness to a certain area where there was darkness, possibly. This is the thing that I feel like is going to inspire you the most to make moves towards your future, to make moves towards new beginnings, and to separate yourself from the past or from things that no longer serve you. There is clarity that comes in that brings you out of that Five of Cups energy, that brings you from out of the past and into the present moment so that you can plan for the future. So this is inspiration that comes from clarity of mind. Now, to end your reading, we do have the Six of Wands clarified by the Judgment card. So you are receiving victory. You are passing a major test. You guys get this card a lot. So you continually are being recognized by the universe. You're continually overcoming challenges that are being thrown your way, jumping over hurdles, being the victor in your situation with the Six of Wands here. Now, the Judgment card is here, clarifying the Six of Wands. So this is talking about your calling in life once again. You answering your call, you feeling the call, the pull from the universe. And I feel like these new opportunities, these wins that you're getting is because of who you are called to be in life and what you're called to do. And it's all part of your purpose and part of your plan. Even the things that you face that have been challenging you have been for your upgrading process, for your evolution. It's been for your growth at the end of the day. And so a lot of you guys are recognizing that and continuing to move forward on your path. Feeling some things get a lot easier for you. You're feeling the flow of the universe a lot easier now, I feel, because you have kind of overcome a lot of obstacles that were trying to keep you in a lower vibration. All right, let's do your fairy card. We have the King of Winter. It says knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. So, wow. So yeah, some of you guys, that could be one of the biggest answers that you're getting when it comes down to that solution I was speaking of emotional attachments. Maybe some of you guys are going to be detaching emotionally in the month of February, or not allowing your emotional connections or your emotions to get in the way of your overall vision for your life or your plan or the action that you're taking for your future. The King of Winter is just like the King of Swords, right? So he's very tunnel vision when it comes down to his goals, his achievements. He doesn't let distractions get in the way. He's somebody that stands very firm in their truth and doesn't really care about what other people think. And he's also fly. If you check out what he's wearing, I don't think I ever saw this card before. So y'all are feeling very confident in yourself, very comfortable in your skin, very powerful in what you have to bring to the table. and you're taking a lot of action towards what you want out of life, Virgo. So I'm wrapping it up right there. Hopefully that resonated with you. If it did, let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I will see you guys later on in February.